What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a little breakdown on the trades that I took earlier today. I'm up about 1% on the day. So let's take a look at what I was thinking going into the afternoon session. So essentially, during the morning session, we pumped up, created a bunch of imbalances to the upside, and during the lunch hour, we were just essentially chopping back and forth. We then opened the PM session, dipped to lower, coming below these lows, filling in these imbalances. This is a higher time frame imbalance, which is a 15-minute one. And we have I believe this is, a 1-minute one. We then came into the 1-minute one. That's what I preferred us to come into since this one was partially filled. I wanted to see this one get tapped into since it wasn't touched at all. Then we did get a change in state of delivery, and I was looking for this high to get targeted, as well as possibly this high and this high. But I was looking to use these as higher time frame targets. I wasn't looking to target that at all. It was mainly this one as my main target for a 4RR. Yeah, so we got the change in state, pull back to my fair value gap. I was gonna look to enter in this one, but then this one formed, and I was like, okay, I have to adapt and enter in this one. Put my stop instead of here. We could trail it up to the middle of the order block, which got tapped quite nicely and then pumped. Ended up taking one take profit here. I had two resting here, and these two got stopped out, I think, around this area here, this portion here, for about a 1 RR, I'm pretty sure. So I got about like 1.5% on this trade. And also, when I was in this trade, I saw this SMT forming and they pull back into this fair value gap. I was like, okay, I'll put like a small position in just to maximize my profits. It turns out that the position ended up getting stopped out with the rest of the orders. Yeah, so I entered a small position here, trying to maximize my profits, and then it ended up not playing out. We ended up getting stopped out for a little bit of profits, and this one was in a drawdown. Going on to the next trade, this one was quite nice. We did get an SMT here, so the US 500 ended up taking out this low, and the 100 did not. So we got an SMT and then an SMT here as well. We did get the change in state and a pullback to this inversion where I entered at the high, ended up breaking below it and then holding below it. And at this point in time, I was like, okay, I chilled my stop loss here. I just want to manage my risk as much as possible if we do get stopped out, because it wasn't looking good at this point. And we did hold it like that, with this candlestick, and I pretty much exited at this point right here. Right once this candlestick closed, I exited, and as soon as I exited, this candlestick dropped and I ended up getting stopped out. As you can see, it ended up pumping back above, and as soon as it did this, I was like, okay, it's okay. Like, yeah, it'll probably go for my take profits, but I'm out. So I'm completely reconciled with what I got out of the trade. But yeah, it ended up going for my first take profit here for about a 1.7 RR. It didn't actually take out this high, and we just got a massive dump out of it, taking out the afternoon lows and targeting the new weekly opening gap, essentially. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Two simple trades, pretty solid trades. I'd say A+ for both. Especially this one, I love this trade. This one wasn't bad. It just ended up chopping around and just not performing as not expected, but just as anticipated. And it ended up chopping below, and I just got a little bit hesitant and decided to manage my risk. Well, I got stopped out, and then price went in the intended direction when I was already out of the market, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, and we learn from our mistakes. I feel like I did get out a bit early, and I was worried about like losing a bit more than I should have, and so I chilled my stop a little bit. So next time, what I'm thinking is I stay strong and really hold my stop here, because this is a real determining factor of the trade getting invalidated. So I definitely should have just held my stop, but I'm not mad at the little mistake that I made there. Well, yeah, we learn from our mistakes, guys. Definitely do that. Have a journal, write down what you did wrong and right, and yeah, learn from that. All right, guys, pretty much it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, guys, we have a series coming out, a little course. So definitely stay in tune for that, going over everything you need to know about ICT concepts. That's from 0 to 100, literally everything. If I miss anything, guys, of course, comment down below and ask me questions. And I also have a pretty good psychology course coming out too in it that covers nothing like that's ever been seen on YouTube. So definitely check that out. And yeah, when I say it's never been covered on YouTube, it has not. So definitely stay in tune for that. It's not only for trading, it's also for your life too. So that's a plus. That's pretty much it for this one, guys. Take it easy. Peace.